Welcome to deep breathing. Did you get a 10-minute break? If you do, try this technique. Try it a few times just to make sure you get the hang of it. And as you practice it, what you'll find is you get better at it, and your body naturally responds more quickly. Let's talk about what it is first, and then actually do it. Deep breathing regulates your breath. You are more easily relaxed when there's sufficient oxygen in your bloodstream and your lungs. The count of 7 will ensure that your mind is off your problem or the stressor and fully on your breathing. Some people need the reminder that breathing is important because they literally forget to breathe. It gets shallow and constricted. Deep breathing will open you up. Here's the technique. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable closing your eyes. Remind yourself that nothing else matters right now. This is the only thing in your life. Everything else is on hold. Sit with your back straight if you can, legs and arms uncrossed. Sit that way for about 20 seconds. Don't change your breathing, but pay attention to your breathing. And go ahead and do that right now. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in to the count of 7, then you're going to hold that breath to the count of 7. Then you're going to breathe out to the count of 7. Then you're going to hold that breath to the count of 7. So breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold. It's an unnatural way of breathing. Don't breathe that way on a regular basis. That's just for this exercise. You're going to breathe into the count of 7, and while you're doing that, I'm going to ask you to count on your fingers, because when you're breathing, you're not going to be able to say the words out loud, but you can count on your fingers, which has some other brain benefits to you. You're using one side of your brain, and then as you go to the 6th and 7th finger, you're going to use your other hand. And we have 5 fingers, including your thumb, per hand, hopefully. And so breathing in with your fingers, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Say those numbers silently to yourself while you use your fingers. Make sure that you breathe slowly enough that it lasts for the full count. So that's the breathing in. Once you've breathed in, count to 7. Hold your breath to the count of 7. Again, use your fingers, please, to help you count. After that, breathe out to the count of 7. This is the hard part. People often forget that part. Once you've breathed out, count to 7 without breathing in. Once you finish the counting, repeat the procedure about 4 or 5 times. Nice and slowly, don't count too fast. If you do find yourself getting a little lightheaded, please stop and let your breathing return to normal. Don't be concerned if you have to start over or if you missed a number. You'll notice quickly whether you can last for a 7 count or need to go to 10 or maybe down to 5. If you smoke, you might just have to work your way up to 7. So after you've repeated this, maybe 5 to 10 times, just find yourself being still, and don't rush to get back to work. Get back on time, but just be leisurely, and remember that you took the time out to relax. Take the sense of relaxation with you. You can have this relaxation anytime. Some people go home and make an audio tape using this idea, and they bring it in their cassette player to work for those shorter breaks. Same would work for an iPod or a CD. So let's do it together. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold. And again, if you find yourself getting a little confused whether you're breathing in or holding, or breathing out or holding, or not being able to count to 7, what that means is that you've overloaded your brain, which is actually what we're trying to do. So when you mess up, it actually means you've succeeded. It's one of those nice things about this. You can't really mess this up. The sooner that you lose count or forget whether you're breathing in, holding, breathing out, holding, the sooner that happens, the quicker your brain overwhelms, shuts itself off, and then restarts. If you think about the old-time records, they used to get those little grooves in them. What this does is it's kind of like when you put a penny or a nickel or a dime on the stylus and it bumped it out of that groove. So that's what you want to do. I wish you the best as you're doing this.